going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to y'all with another video, you guys. So in this video, we're doing an interview, y'all, and the person we are interviewing, you guys, is a baddie, okay? And she from Zimbabwe, all right? Y'all know I let her say that. We got Elsie K, y'all. What's going on, Elsie K?
Hi, yeah. It's Elsie K from Zimbabwe.
From Zimbabwe. Yeah, Elsie K is an entertainer, so it's like anybody to me that's an entertainer, like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all family with it, okay? Please let the people know that may not be familiar or hiding on the rock, know who you are, where you're from. Please tell us about who you are.
Anyways, you know who the fuck I am. My name is motherfucking K, originally from Zimbabwe, Victoria Falls.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a real baddie. Just because y'all didn't like my wigs on the show doesn't mean it wasn't giving in real life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please let us know, like, who shaped you to be who you are, because I like most of the fans are not the happiest because you're not like a heavy hitter, but I found you to be funny. Like, as a kid, were you like a theater kid? Were you like into like the entertainment field? Like, what were you like growing up before you became Elsie K, who she is now? You
know what's crazy? Growing up, oh my gosh. I had the most easiest but hardest life. It's weird to say this because it's like, I grew up bougie, but when my parents came to the United States, like everything changed. We had to literally start from like ground zero.
Okay.
So when a foreign gal would know, like the moment you leave your homeland, come to the US, it's like everything fucking changes. So I grew up in Africa. I grew up well. And then when I had to come here, like I had to like start over. My family had to start over. So we had to literally from ground zero to like where we are now. So I would say like my confidence level is because of my hard work, to be honest. Like when you have touched things that I've touched, been in places that I've been in, done things that I've done for the age of 24, like you would act like me too. No shit.
Y'all, I talked to Elsie outside of Elsie, y'all. A lot of the baddies can learn from her. She really does get to the bag outside of baddies. Y'all know I'd be adamant on a lot of the girls, like, I wish they would do other stuff just outside of the show, because Elsie, y'all, is really like gets to the bag entrepreneur-wise when it comes to real estate. So her Instagram name is Elsie the Realtor. So please tell us, like, what do you do outside of like baddies, like the real estate of it all? Like, what made you get into that field?
So with real estate, my parents, they own properties already here in, Georgia, Florida. They own some in Colorado, Washington State. So they're like serial entrepreneurs, okay? My mom, she's a doctor, so she got that money, okay? But how I got into it is because of the lifestyle. Like, I was never raised in, I guess, a situation that like my parents had to give me money. Like I was raised to earn my own money, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So, like, they trained me to be in real estate. But regarding to real estate, I own Airbnb properties. I own long-term properties, which are like more like 2-3 year rentals. Short-term are Airbnb and like subleasing. I do that as well. So that's what I do, like in regards to real estate. I do sell, flip, invest in properties as well. And I did like a little short mentorship for like young women to learn how to, grow or expand their business in regards to real estate. So yeah. And I have my license in Florida and Georgia. So if you ever want house.
Thank you. No, because I'm always looking to get into other fields too. Because real estate, I feel like is booming, especially like when it comes to certain states. You can really make a big bag if you are into real estate. You invest in like the right properties and stuff. What would be your best advice to somebody that's looking to get into that field?
I would say get your license first. You can literally go on Craigslist and get a real estate license. I'm like, serious. Like go on Craigslist. There's courses like for $50 that you take to get your real estate license. I would say, or if you're a little slow like me, I'm a little.
I love Elsie.
In it. You feel me? Go to school. Like there's schools for like $400 or $500. I would say do that first. Find the nearest investor or like a person that's into real estate already or has their license to mentor you into becoming a successful realtor or whatever you want to do in real estate. Because real estate is a huge category. It's not just like itty bitty. Like there's so many things in real estate. So that's what I would highly recommend.
All right, nice. Now, when it comes to reality TV, like, were you an avid like reality TV watcher, younger, growing up? Like, were you like more so on the scripted side watching? Like, what were you into entertainment wise, like on the television screen?
Yeah, I was more into like Real Housewives. I'm a Real Housewife baddie. Like,
who was your favorite housewife?
I would say Portia is my favorite housewife, and then Jen Shaw. Jen Shaw, like to me, she's crazy, but she's so iconic.
Yeah.
And Lisa from Housewives of Salt Lake. Yeah, Lisa. I forgot her last name, but you know, I think you know who I'm talking.
Yes.
Yep.
Lisa Barlow.
Miss Barlow. Yes.
Miss Barlow. And Jen Shaw getting out very soon. Their court date, she about to get out very soon.
And Shaw, if you watching this, bitch, we need a link. I'll go you out.
Watch your pocketbook now. No.
I'll go you out. So let me know.
So you were more so like a Bravo watcher. Like, did you ever watch BGC?
Bad Girls Club?
Yes.
Yes, I watched Bad Girls Club. Like from Natalie Nunn's season all the way up to when Brie was like, I can buy your life.
Goodbye, like, right. That's the last one.
16, was it?
That was 17.
17. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I've watched it for years. And like honestly, that's what made me want to go on Baddies Africa.
Right.
So
gotcha. Now, what were some of your favorite bad girls from the seasons you remember?
Obviously, iconic Natalie Nunn, and then Sarah.
Okay. So, polar opposites, they hate each other. Right? Hi, Miss Nunn.
Hi.
Right? Yes. Let's talk Zeus Network. Now, before getting on Baddies, were you like an avid Zeus Network fan? Like, did you watch Baddies faithfully? Did you watch The Cabaret, One More Chance? Like, did you tune into some of their programming before you got on there?
I watched it all from One More Chance 1, season 1 to 2. Mm-hmm. That's how I met Rollie in regards to like, you know, seeing her was from One More Chance. And then I watched the original Baddies, which was like Baddies ATL or something like that. That's like Sarah and Natalie, all of them.
Right.
Now. And then I watched the Black China show.
Okay.
There's a show on there as well. I've been watching Zeus, period. So, yeah.
Now, when it comes to Baddies in Africa, like, is Baddies like a big thing in Africa? Like, is it a thing to where like the girlies are really tuning into Baddies like over there? Are they like huge reality fans over there from your time there? Or how is it when it comes to like Baddies and reality TV?
Yeah, so Baddies back home, I would say they're starting to get into it. If that makes sense. You have to understand the currency too is different in Africa versus in the US. $6, 6 USD here is nothing compared to 6 USD back home. You know what I mean? Okay. So like certain things, you know, it's probably hard for, depending on the country, for people to purchase a $6 subscription.
Right.
You know what I mean? Back home versus here. But besides that, people are getting into it. And I mean, there are different apps that you can watch or stream shows for free. So I know people are like starting to, you know, capitalize and watch Baddies Africa and things in that nature.
Right. Now, when it comes to Baddies Africa, what was the process on getting on the show? Did you audition, send a video in? Did you go to the auditions? Did they reach out to you? Please let us know like the process on how you officially got casted.
Oh, child. Okay, let me tell you. Let me know if I can tell you, okay?
Yeah.
I went to the auditions in Atlanta. And when I tell you, the fucking process was excruciating. Like I kid you not, one of my properties, I live like an hour and 30 away. So I had to drive from where I was at to, you know, the auditions. Stood in line for hours. Okay. Bitches were fighting in the line. I'm like, bitch, like, are you gonna wait until you're in front of the judges? Like hoes were fighting in the line. It was raining. Okay. We get inside, they put like tags on us, like we're all like, you know, numbered up.
Right.
Sitting and we're waiting. So I would say we start auditions, like actual auditions, like at 1 a.m.
Ooh, see, I went to one of them auditions. Y'all remember I took my homegirl, and I don't know how y'all do it.
Child, from 1 a.m. The thing is, I got there like maybe like 9, 10 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
So 9, 10 a.m. all the way to 1 a.m. That's when we started the actual audition.
Oh my God.
But I will say, like, when we were doing the auditions, Zeus Network was very accommodating. They gave us water and things of that nature. They had restrooms, stuff, right?
Right.
But it was very long. So if you ever go to the auditions, guys, like, please
prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself.
Now, did you end up getting that ticket?
No, DTP shut me down.
Ooh, why?
Boring. She was like, "You're boring. Next." I was like, gagged. The funny thing is, like, when I got on the show, I'm like, I talked to her about it. I'm like, Diamond, who's boring now?
Oh, what'd she say? What'd she say?
She was like, my bad, girl, my bad. Like, I didn't mean it. I was like, Diamond.
See, the thing is, I watched the auditions. The auditions I've never been a big fan of because it's so chaotic. So it's like, now that you tell me, I literally do not remember like you being on the audition. I'm thinking like they reached out or like you had sent, you know, like a tape or something to them, and then that's how you got on. So after that, maybe they reached out after seeing the footage, or what happened?
Yes, they reached out to me after that, and then I sent in a tape. And then that was pretty much it. Like, right. I got on the fucking show. And I've been seeing the motherfucking comments. Bitches will be like, oh, if Elsie got on the show, I could too. You're not like Elsie K, babe. Okay. You and I are not on the same level, okay? Just because maybe on the show you thought that you looked better than me, but in real life you could never, bitch. Like, don't fucking play with me.
Right.
I be reading the motherfucking comments and I be gagged every single time because I'm like, these hoes really think just because you have an ass on you, you think you're better than Elsie K?
So when it comes to the casting, do you feel like the main purpose of your casting was like your personality? Like, you think they saw like something in you that they were like, oh, this girl, she gonna be a key, she gonna give us a moment or two. Like, what was like the integral part that you think like, oh, I got this?
I think what it is because of personality. And I think too, they felt like maybe because I'm a little different from the other girls and I'm actually a career-oriented woman. They're like, oh, okay, if we put her in these situations,
right,
bitches aren't gonna come after her because she is different from
the rest of the cast.
The rest of the cast. So I was like a sore thumb pretty much.
Right.
Because it's like I'm sticking out, you know?
Yeah. Now, what was your like mentality going into the show? Like, how did you prepare for life in the Baddies house or houses?
Child, I did not prepare enough. I did not prepare enough. Like, you know what's crazy? People talk about my outfits, my wigs, my hair, how I look. Honestly, I don't regret that shit. I don't. I would do it again. I would do it again. You know what? I should open up an LCK wig line, like just with my hair. I would do that shit again because it's like, you know how much attention, yes, it's negative, but you know how much negative attention, my numbers are so fucking high. Like they're so high on like Instagram, TikTok, just because people this.
A lot of the viewers, they don't understand, like, the more y'all engage, and this is for the entertainers, because I encourage you, I always disencourage you guys from going into these reality stars pages to leave comments and stuff, because you guys don't realize y'all are helping them get monetized. Y'all do realize that, right?
And
especially on Instagram. Which,
so you guys because a bitch needs a new Chanel bag. Okay, so thank you for paying for it.
So all that hate got you monetized on that gram.
Okay, yes.
See, did I tell you, y'all leave these people alone. Y'all doing them a favor more than anything, okay?
Okay.
Now, was there anything in getting prepared for the show that like you didn't expect? Like, you didn't expect to maybe have to like bring this or do that? Like, was there anything getting prepared for that you didn't expect?
I would say like my confessional looks, I feel like I should have brought more items, like more of my nice shit. It was my main thing is like I didn't want to bring my designer nice shit because I didn't want that shit being torn up, ripped, broken, stolen, shit like that. Because they warned us too. They were like, "Oh, by the way, if you bring like Chanel, this, and that, like just expect it to be missing. If you know, just know
you might get it thrown in a pond.
It might be thrown, snatched, grabbed, like just note that." So because of that, I was kind of hesitant to bring my shit because I'm like, fuck, I don't want my $20,000 necklace ripped up or thrown in the pond or stolen. Like, I don't want that. So I kind of held back in regards to my nice shit. And I just brought like, activewear, Lululemon sets, things of that nature, But people still call me a grandma wearing Lululemon. So I'm like,
Lululemon. What was Africa's reaction when what did you get from maybe people back home that when they found out that Baddies is in Zeus Network is coming to Africa? Like, did you hear negative reactions? Was it positive? Like, what was their reaction from what you were hearing?
They were so like happy that we were there, like at the clubs and stuff. They kind of knew who we were, which was kind of weird. So we showed up, they were like, "Oh my God, Natalie, Elsie, Scotty." They knew who we were. So I was like, oh, people actually watch Zeus.
Right.
I knew people watch Zeus, but it's like it's an American, platform. So I didn't realize how much people actually like watched the bad show, So I was kind of gagged.
Now, a lot of the criticism that you did get was the wig. Okay, so we need to talk about the wig. What was up with the wig? Like, was it to me? Because I thought about it like this. I'm like, maybe she brought the wig because she didn't want her wig getting torn because a lot of girls would tear each other wigs down and stuff. So I was like, maybe she bought it as like a hat. Like, she was like, boom. So you need to let us know what was up with the wig.
So in real life, okay, I wear my afro. I wear afro in real life. Me wearing this bust down is because of y'all bitches. Okay? You really think I'm gonna wear this shit? No. I wear natural shit. Like I wear natural shit. Like if you go all the way back, you will see me with a fucking afro, okay?
Yeah.
So naturally I wear an afro. So I don't want my hair being ripped out at a fucking show. Just It's like because Rollie should be scalping bitches. Okay.
That is true.
I didn't want that to happen to me. So I was like, okay, let me bring an afro wig because that's my signature,
Okay.
So I brought 12 wigs. It wasn't one.
It wasn't one. Okay. Let's clear it out.
Let's clear it out. I brought 12 wigs and not one. Okay. From Ombre Beauty on Amazon, $24.99, baby. Okay.
That part.
It was Miss Synthetica, but I don't give a fuck. Okay.
You didn't want your expensive shit basically getting effed up. That's what I got from it. I thought the same.
But the thing is, too, like my thing is, it's so fucking stupid why bitches would spend $4,000 or $5,000 to go on Baddies and have their wigs literally torn, snatched, ripped up in pieces. I'm sorry. You know how many wigs I've seen been torn up, like actually being on the show?
Ooh. And I had a question. I don't know if you can answer this or not. Does Zeus, when that happens, is there like, okay, we're gonna give you the money for that, or is it like we told you not to bring it?
Honestly, that's a great question. I don't know because I didn't bring any expensive wigs. So Zeus didn't really talk to me about that because like my shit was literally $25,
Period. That's all about with you. You keep it a buck.
It was $25.
Yeah.
I mean, I can drop the link too. Like, if you guys want to do an Elsie Halloween,
we gonna have better yet. I'm gonna do a products pay. I'm gonna do a products thing on there. You gonna send me the link after, okay? Bet.
Yes.
All right. So, what was it like? So you said your grandfather was the VP of Zimbabwe. Like, was he aware that you was getting on the show? What was his reaction to it?
My family in general.
Yeah.
They were like, "Elsie,
what are you doing?"
My mom gagged, yo. I said that she gagged. She was like, "Elsie, like, is it money? Are you having money issues? Like, are you okay?
I'll pay you what they're giving you to go.
Like,
Yeah.
blink twice. Like, I'll, if you need us to send you money, let us know. And I'm like, no, it's for the exposure, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, and then they would like, they're like, Elsie, why are you not fighting these girls back? Why are you not swinging on them, Elsie? Weren't you in wrestling? Like, they were.
Oh man, wait. So you took wrestling when you was younger, Elsie?
Yes, I was in wrestling for like 4 years, 4 to 5 years. Yeah,
that does make sense because it looked like you don't be swinging back, but you be trying to like hug them down. So the wrestling makes sense.
Yes, I actually try to pin them. But
Pin 'em down,
majority of
okay.
the times, like, I'm drunk out of my ass. Like, when we're filming, we're drinking, like we're prepping to film. So when I'm like in these situations to fight, I'm like drunk. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I'm trying to pin you while I'm drunk. It's not gonna look right.
I'm screaming. Now, what was your husband's reaction? Because Elsie K, y'all, is a married woman.
Yes.
What was your husband's reaction again on the show? Like, was he supportive or was he apprehensive? Like, I don't want my baby getting hurt.
He doesn't watch the show, y'all.
Ooh, you think it would make him angry?
He doesn't. He watched the first 3 episodes, and then after he saw me crash out on live TV, he was like, "I can't do this. I can't do this." And he asked me the same thing. He was like, "Babe, like, we have money. Like, why are you on the show?" To him, I'm like, "Babe, it's gonna help my business. It's great marketing. I'm gonna be put in positions that are a little bit higher than I am now because of the exposure." And he was like, "I guess, but I could have let you go on fucking Love Island if that's the case."
I'd have took the L.
I would have took the L and let you go on Love Island. Like, what are you doing? But I don't regret going on Baddies. Like, I would do it again.
Yeah,
I really would.
That's good that you don't have regrets, because some girls, they be having regrets like going on the show. So the first city y'all in was Cape Town. Now, have you ever been to Cape Town, and how did you enjoy the city?
Cape Town I've been to Cape Town and Joburg. I have family in Joburg and Cape Town. I would say Cape Town, it was cool. It was nice. Personally, I like Joburg than Cape. Just because Joburg, they speak Zulu and I speak Zulu. So it's like I can understand what they're saying. But Cape Town, they don't. They speak Kosa or Kosi or something like that. So it's a whole different language.
Right.
So it's like if they're talking shit about us, like I wouldn't understand their shit.
Right. Because I remember on the bus, you and Choco were like, we're both African, but like we don't speak the same like native language.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
it's crazy because Choco knows the shit I be talking. Like when I'm like, you it's funny because majority of the time, this is the real clock. Let me clock this shit.
Yes.
So when we were on the show, I would put these bitches out in my fucking native native language, and they wouldn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like I remember one time I was on the couch and I was wearing leopard print. It was when I think Ivory and Lex was like, "Oh, you and Russia need to fight."
Right.
I was like, "Fuck off," or like I was like, "Fuck you, bitches."
Yeah.
In my time, and they didn't know. They were like,
they're like, "Oh, Elsie,
Elsie."
That's the privilege because I speak another language, so that's the privilege of having to know how to speak another language. Because like if you know somebody that speak that same language around you, like you can really like have fun with it, and they'll never freaking know. At all. We're gonna play a fun game. So it's called First Impressions. Okay. Now this game, I want you to say one word of the baddie and your first impression. Not what you think about them now, what you thought about them then. One word that comes to mind when you met them. Okay, your first impression. The first baddie is Natalie.
Ooh, boss.
All right. Next baddie, Rollie. First impressions.
First impression, not
yes,
because I
know.
Big.
Ooh. Scotty,
pretty.
Okay. TB.
Ooh, DTB. Smart.
All right. Big Ivory.
Ivory.
Uh-huh.
Funny. She's funny
Okay.
in real life.
Yeah. Summer.
Summer. Summer is, I would say, quirky, but she's funny too. Like,
Okay.
she's unique. Unique.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big Lex.
Big Legs.
Mhm.
Intelligent. Big Legs
Ooh.
is smart.
She's a smart baddie. Okay.
Smart.
Dolly.
Dolly. Hilarious.
Pretty P.
I can't really say much. I didn't really interact with her.
Ooh. Was it shade from you to Pretty P? I mean, from Pretty P to
No.
you? No? Okay.
Wait. There was one scenario.
Uh-huh.
I would say question mark, because there was one scenario when Choco was getting jumped.
Right.
And I was trying to jump into the jump because Choco was
Right.
being jumped. I was trying to defend my friend.
Right.
She literally was like, Elsie, what the fuck are you doing? Or like she was like saying something to me when I was trying to jump in. Like she stopped me midway jumping her, like jumping Choco, and told me, what the fuck are you gonna do? And I'm like, aren't you supposed to be fighting for your watch? What are you doing? Why are you jumping Choco? Like anyways, ooh.
Okay. Code Killer.
Moissanite.
Moissanite. That was your first impression? Was she wearing a fake diamond?
Moissanite.
Fauna.
Fauna, I would say corporate.
Okay. Corporate. Russian Cream.
Russian Cream. Dancer. Because she told me she was a dancer.
Okay.
Yeah, dancer.
K-Rican.
Tooth Fairy.
Oh, did you notice the tooth upon meeting her?
Yes, because she always talks like this. But you tell that, like her bottom row is always sticking out. I'm like, girl, like, you look like a hyena. Chill out.
Tavii baby.
Old.
Oh, okay, well, upon meeting her, did you think, why is she there? She seems a lot older than us.
Yeah. Okay. I always thought, but the thing is with Tavii, I genuinely did love her at one point in my life.
Okay.
But I was always questioning, like, what, like, because I'm not gonna lie, Tavii had a lot of inspirations and she seemed very goal-minded, right? And I'm like, Tavii, like, if you slow down on the tattoos and you put yourself in position, like certain positions, you could have went real far with your life. I'm not gonna lie, because Tavii is a smart girl. Like, talking to her, she's very intellectual. It's just, I can tell that, you know, she was put in positions in life that she had to defend herself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm like, if you literally, back then in life, if you slow down getting tatted up and all this shit, like, and you been that chef that you desire to be, you could have opened restaurants that you desire to open, you know? But because, like, you put yourself in positions not to do that, now you're stuck with people half your age. That's how I look at it.
Gotcha. Now, that first episode, we see y'all all exiting the hotel. Y'all like, oh, y'all leaving the hotel to go to the Baddies' house. Now, apparently, the real show, and I always get mad at Zeus about this, happened before the cameras even came up. What went down during the hotel? Explain the plotting that went down. Because some of the drama that happened the first few episodes had a lot to do with that hotel and the foo-la-la of the girls. What happened?
Okay, so I would say before Cape Town, we start filming in Atlanta, okay?
Yes.
In Atlanta, we kind of, you know, made our little cliques already. Zeus wasn't a part of the cliques or the format that we created prior filming, okay? We weren't allowed to engage with each other. So I made friendships with Tavii at that time. And then Russian Cream, Fauna, Kokilla, K-Rican made a pack, okay? So they would hang with each other. I would hang with Tavii.
Okay.
This moved until Cape Town. When we got to the hotel in Cape Town, we tried to, like, all come together in a sense. But because of my personality and theirs, clearly,
it wasn't going to go.
It wasn't gonna go because these
Okay.
bitches and I would never hang out in real life.
So
Okay.
instead of the trio, it was gonna be a sextet. It was gonna be
Yeah,
six.
we were supposed to
Oh.
come in as like the newbies, like all
Mm.
together. We were supposed to like come in together.
Right.
But because of personalities, I just couldn't get along with certain girls. And
Yeah.
the thing is, like, I wasn't trying to be rude or anything. I think they like found my personality intimidating. And why wouldn't they? Okay.
Period.
I think they found my personality a little intimidating because I remember Coach Killer was like, "Oh, Elsie had this fur jacket and I touched it." And she was like, "Oh, why are you touching my jacket?" First of all, when you meet someone for the first time, do not touch them. Okay? I'm just not a touchy person. Do not touch me. Do not touch my items. Do not touch my jacket. Don't touch me. And it's not like out of disrespect. It's just who I am.
That's just your boundary.
Boundary. Don't touch me, bitch. I don't know you. Anyways, and then the whole thing with me and K Rican, okay? We're at a 5-star hotel in Cape Town. We're in a restaurant in the 5-star hotel, okay?
Okay.
And we're all sitting down collectively as a group. And she takes out a vape pen or a weed pen. I don't know. At that time, I thought it was a weed pen because I don't smoke, okay? So I'm thinking weed pen, vape pens are the same thing.
Right.
She starts blowing it in the restaurant. How raunchy. I'm telling her, I'm like, we're not allowed to do that here. Like, please do not do that. And it wasn't like me being disrespectful. Maybe disrespectful because I'm personally intimidating. But I think she got upset because I told her don't smoke in the restaurant. She, you know how K Rican with her like hyena mouth. She's like, bitch, fuck you coming out. Like she's going off, okay? And I'm like,
So you basically were trying to have them respect the space, but they didn't like how you said it.
Yeah, she didn't like how I said. I don't know if it's how I said it or if it was because it's me. I don't know what it is. She did not like that, right? And she was like, "We're fighting during filming. We're fighting. And I was like, "Okay."
Sure. Because from the viewer's perspective, they thought that you were the one that wanted to start an issue when y'all got to the house for storyline purposes. Because that's how I thought about it too. I was like, oh, she just wanted the camera time with it.
No. I mean, when we were there, when we got to the house, now I want my camera time. Now I want my camera time because
of what she said.
Me, you know what I mean? So, and then when we got into the house, we got off, Obviously, clearly, they were fighting the big three, whatever, right? We got in the house. I go straight to K Rican, right? And I'm like, what's up? Do you not like me? What up? You know? And she was like, girl, I don't have a problem with you for real. I don't have a problem with you, right? And I'm like, okay. But, you know, I'm like, okay, well, I still want to fight. So that's why I was like, I came up to her. I was like, sorry, girl, we got to fight because you know
now,
what I mean?
Another thing I wanted to ask you, I remember you saying something about your husband. It's funny because on Bad Girls Club, there was a girl that had a husband, right? What was said about your husband?
They were just calling, like, they were saying racial remarks. That's what I got from Russian, that they were saying racial remarks about him.
Because he's African.
He's not African.
Okay.
He's not African.
Okay.
But they were saying some stuff about him.
Oh.
Okay. On the I guess, you know, because we were in black trucks, you know, at one point. So they were saying stuff about him, and that's what Russian told me. And you know, the whole fuck Zimbabwe, I'm gonna bop her ass to Zimbabwe. All this stuff, right? So I'm like, first of all, don't talk about my husband, okay? He has nothing to do with anything. If you don't like me, that's fine. But my family off limits. So that was my issue with her, was like, you don't know me from a can of paint and you have so much to say about me. First of all, fix your hyena mouth and then pop your shit.
Ooh. Now, a lot of the fans, the biggest complaint I've seen or that I have is a lot of the girls clicked up before entering the house. Like in regards to trios, I call it, this was like, you know, a Dance Moms Baddies version. Because everybody was either trios, duos, quartets. So do you agree with that take with this season was not the most enjoyable because of the cliques coming into it? What do you think about that take?
I feel like the whole clique thing made the season. If it wasn't for the cliques, to be honest, it would have been boring. That's how I feel. So I don't, like the whole clique thing, I don't mind it. I just wish they didn't call Tavii, Russian, and I a clique, because we weren't a clique. In the beginning, it was just me and Tavii who were
cool.
friends.
Okay.
We were actual friends, and then it was Russian was the roommate at that time. We weren't like a duo. You know what I mean? Not duo, like a
trio.
So that's how it was. So I don't like the fact, they made that into a thing, because it wasn't a thing. It was never a thing. It was just.
Got it. When it comes to Tavii, right? When y'all got on the bus, right? She starts going at it with DTB on behalf of Natalie. Was this something that she communicated to you that she was gonna do? Like, oh, I'm gonna be Natalie's defender. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I knew she came in on Baddies. Like, the thing is, I was watching these girls before we got on the show.
Right.
Tavii was like popping her shit online. I never like communicated to Tavii about it because it's not my business. But when she got on the show, like, I saw it. I was like, oh, that's why she got on the show, because she was beefing with Miss Diamond. You're clout chasing a clout chaser. Like, you're clout chasing Diamond. That's why you got on the show. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I'm looking at it, because I watched the auditions. The other girl, Pressure, was it Pressure?
Yeah, big Pressure. Yeah, Pressure. You love Pressure.
Like, I think Pressure should have been on that show too.
Facts. Now, I will say Tavii brought a lot to this season. I'm gonna be fair here. Y'all know I'm not biased. I do think Tavii brought a lot to the show, but I do feel like they maybe should have put Pressure on or added her on later, because Pressure, I think, would have made it very entertaining. And I think her and Tavii's beef would have been hilarious to watch.
It would have been hilarious to watch.
Yeah. That was a big mistake on Zeus's end. Pressure should have been on this season.
Pressure should have been on the show. Yeah. I highly
shout out to Pressure.
Yeah. I don't even know who Pressure is. Yeah. I watch on that TV. So I don't know who Pressure is, but watching the auditions, I was like, oh, Pressure. She was Pressure.
Oh, yes. And the thing is, what's crazy, I know you say don't watch that TV. Pressure's not even like a known like heavy hitter. Like, she's not like a big Lex. So when she did that to Tavii, a lot of us were kind of gagging. We're like, oh my God, Pressure. So it's like, I wanted her on this season. I'm not gonna lie.
I will say, though, speaking back on Tavii, I agree, she did do her big one this season. I just don't like how she did me, because I'm like, bitch, if you didn't like me, just say that. Say that. Like, it's like, the thing is, I watched this interview. Let me tell you, friend, I watched her interview, and she was like, Elsie's a liar, this and that. She was calling me a liar. First of all, I didn't lie about anything, okay? I don't appreciate that, because you are the biggest liar. You lied about your age, okay? Your marital status, okay?
So she is not married.
She is married, but on the TV, girl, you wanted to lick everyone's pussy.
Oh!
So it's like, you're lying about your age. First of all, you're not. She was telling us she was like 28. Bitch, you are not 28. I saw that passport, babes. Like, it didn't give 28.
How old is she?
She's damn near 40.
Oh my God.
She's similar. Honestly, she's around like my mom. She could be around my mom's age. Like, you are lying. And
so call mother.
You're my mom's, like, what is it called? Like,
not elder, but acquaintance.
Yes, you're literally around my mom's age. And it's like, why are you, and you calling me a liar just because of that situation?
Right.
Great. Never.
Now, speaking of her, were you surprised that she became cool with DTB after fighting her? Because she came in the season wanting to gun for her. Like, were you surprised that those two became, like, not tight, but they became pretty cool? Did that shock you?
No, it didn't shock me at all. To be honest, I just felt like she did that out of intelligence. Like she came in piping on DTB because she wanted to get on the show. It's like you would do it too for a check type of thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You wanted to be on the show, so you picked on DTB. Now you're on the show, you're like, oh, DTB is actually cool. Let me befriend her. Me personally, if I fight you, you and I are not ever going to be cool in life because I take this whole TV thing seriously. Like, this is not a game to me, you know?
Right.
So when someone is like, if someone smacks me, hits me, talks shit about me, you're on my naughty list, bitch. Like, I don't fuck with you.
Not the naughty list. I love it.
Like, anyway.
Now, when y'all get in the house, you know, of course, the girls start fighting. So this is when y'all first get to like Cape Town and y'all enter the house, the people playing the drums, and stuff like that. Of course, the fight ended up being over the vape situation. Now, let's talk about the fighting skills, LCK. I know you say you did a couple wrestling, but did you ever watch like fight videos before getting on the show? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, took a couple boxing classes, like, because we all know how Zeus Network get.
Honestly, I am so delusional. I honestly thought I was gonna come in whooping ass. I honestly got in thinking, I'm like, okay, BTA. Belt to ass, but I was handed the belt to ass, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Now was that Bahati's belt?
I'm like,
that was Bahati's belt.
BTA. I thought I was gonna hand that. I really did, cause like my size, I'm not a big bitch. I'm a thick bitch. But
period.
This tummy is flat.
Okay. Killer at this point also tried to jump you. Were you shocked, like when you were fighting and everything? She tried to like jump you. Like, were you shocked that she tried to jump you, or you kind of expected it because the interaction y'all had?
No, you know, you can't expect anything from corny ass bitches. Okay. Ooh. The bitch is corny because I never had, and prior, I don't think we had an issue. The only problem her and I had was like her touching my jacket. So after that, I'm like, ooh, bitch, you're corny. You can't expect anything more than from corny ass bitches. You can't. I should have expected it. I mean, bitch came in with the Mosinite. Like, you can't expect more than that. Like, bitch is not even fucking Mosinite VVS, please.
Like, I can't wait to leave with LCK because we're gonna do a follow-up on this, y'all, because this gonna be a good key. Now, another situation that went down the first day where, you know, the girls were apparently talking about you before the cameras went up. So this is what you were talking about earlier in regards to like the husband situation and everything. And who was the person who told you? Russian. Speaking of Russian, how do you feel current day about Russian? Because y'all relationship on the show was kind of odd. Like, y'all be cool, but then she'll be like, oh, I'll fight you to stay. And then you'll be like, I gotta watch you. And then she'll be like, oh, you gotta watch me. Yeah. Like, what do you feel about Russian Cream current day today?
The same. Like, it's like, I don't have no feelings for Russian. You know what I mean? It's like, you know,
she's a messy girl.
You know, like a fly in the wall, like it's just there.
You feel like she's a non-factor.
I don't have no feelings for her. I wish her the best in her endeavors, but it's like I don't.
Not her endeavors.
I don't care.
At this point, y'all enter in the house. And you were basically angry about the whole fight. You're like, relapse talk. And you were trying to get your lick back. Were you upset because you heard that you got jumped? And then also too, another thing I want you to answer, you were speaking in your native language too. A lot of the fans, some of them ignorant, said that you were putting a spell on the girls. Like, please address that.
I should have put a spell on these bitches. What? Wishy washy wishy.
No, wishy washy.
I can't. But yeah, I was speaking my native language. Basically, I was like cussing. I was angry.
Oh, okay.
I was
Yeah.
angry. But at the same time, during the crash out, a lot of people say that like my crash out was fake or staged or whatever.
Mhm.
That was a genuine crash out. Okay. Like if you've been okay, let me explain this to you.
Okay.
I'm the type of bitch. I don't get angry. I write letters. Okay. I write letters. I'm a corporate bitch. If I have an issue with you or a complaint, I'll write you a letter. Or we're gonna go on a Zoom call and we'll discuss about it. So
you send a nasty email.
Yes, like fuck you, bitch. Sincerely, LCK. But like being in a position like I don't do that. You know, you can't write a nasty corporate letter, or you can't suspend or terminate like someone's job or contract. Like I had to literally act out of my emotions. So it was hard for me. So like me being around bitches that like, you know, brought that out of me, it was insane. It was a lot. So a bitch crashed out. Yes, she did.
Right.
And I had like 7 shots of like Casamigos and Don Julio. Like, let a bitch live. Okay.
You was drunk down. Boom.
I was drunk, and also on top of that, like a bitch doesn't really argue. I write corporate letters.
Also, in the next, they had like a house meeting shortly after that. We see Tavii baby defending you on behalf of K Recon, right? So did you ask her to do that, or did she do that out of genuine concern for you? And how close were you guys by that point?
Me and Tavii, at that time, I was still close with her when she confronted them. My main thing is she would put herself in certain situations to back me up or like to defend me. But I felt at that time, Shorty had no camera time, so she used those as opportunities to be on the screen. So how I'm looking at it, because she wanted to like play defender, like I'm defending Elsie. I'm a grown-ass woman. I can defend myself. Okay. So I just felt like it wasn't genuine personally. Like it didn't give genuine. It gave like, oh, I need camera time. Right now, you're the storyline. Let me hop on to what you got going on.
So you feel like that was calculated on her and she was trying to, you know, kind of get in where she could fit in.
Tavii is very calculated. That bitch is calculated to the fucking bone. Yes.
Okay. Now, afterwards, y'all end up getting into it about her being cordial with Cold Killer and the whole dap up speaking situation. Looking back on it now, do you feel the same way about the situation?
Yes. I feel like if you're my bitch, if we're friends, okay? If we're friends and I'm kicking Kiki with you every single day, we share rooms, and you know I don't fuck with that bitch, right? And we're going to a club hostings with all the baddies, and you go dab her up, yes, it's a problem to me. I mean, wouldn't you think it's a problem?
Yeah, I did feel like it was weird. Here's what I felt about Tavii watching it, and I said it on my recap, so this isn't my first time saying it. Not because I'm interviewing Elsie. I do feel like she was trying to kind of get into certain cliques just to like fit in. I did feel that just watching it as like a viewer. Now, what did she say in the club? Like, did you see which they whispered for a long time? Was it like?
I don't even know. I just saw. I turned and I just saw. I'm like, what the fuck? What is that?
Right.
What is that? Don't know. Ew. It's like a nigga cheating on you. Like
you say Tavii was your nigga.
It's not like that. It's not like that. But that's what it gave. Like, you're my bitch. We're supposed to be kicking it. You know, you're supposed to have my back, and you're going to my op. I don't like that.
Now, do you feel like Tavii could have talked to you like in a better way? You and Russian, like, did y'all ever check her? Because as if you're watching it, she would talk to y'all like she was y'all mama, like, hey, sit down, hey, or blah, 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 blah. Like, did y'all ever like, hey, like, relax, like, you from New York, but like, you know, relax.
So Tavii and I, we had a toxic relationship. Like we had a toxic friendship, to be honest. She would try to talk to me crazy about every and anything.
Right.
We could be talking about fucking food, and she'd be like, no, I told you that this fucking sandwich is nice. I'm like, please.
She's like, you're not cutting the bread right.
You are not doing it right. Oh. So it was like her and I, we would go back and forth because it's like, don't put your finger at me and don't raise your voice at me. Because in real life, if we were in my territory, you would have been fired. So don't do that.
She's a corporate baddie.
Don't do that, because she's like, so why are you doing this and that? And I'm like, I'm a grown ass woman. Who do you think you are?
Okay.
You know, like we just never got along in regards to our communication style. And then she would tell me like, oh, I'm just passionate. Bitch, fuck you. Like, what are you talking about?
Now, please clarify this rumor. There's been a couple of rumors out there of, the kitty clique. Was there any eating going on between you and Tavii? Please clear it up for the fans. Please clear it up for the fans.
Let me tell you guys this, okay? I would not even touch that hyena, okay? It's like you, girl, child, me and her, we would never in life, okay? First of all, I'm married to a man.
Okay.
Let me tell you that much. To a man. So
it's the lesbian.
To a successful man. I am not touching a $2 hoe. Ooh. I'm sorry. It is for me to touch you, you have to be Beyonce or something, and I'm not even gay. So no, it wasn't. Okay. And like I saw on an interview too. She was like, "Oh, Elsie, she's not even my type. Elsie wouldn't even fit in my category of type." Yeah, I am not your type because I'm too rich for you.
Oh,
to afford me, babes. To afford me. You know how much my man spends on like my lifestyle? You could never. Not even with your Baddies checks. I'm like, please, ma'am.
So you never got no vibes that maybe she wanted a little more?
No.
Okay. No, I just wanted to clarify because some of the viewers were wondering.
No, it was more of like, I felt like she was intimidated by me, or my lifestyle was intimidating because I did bring some Chanel bags to the trip, but I didn't bring all my shit. So she would ask me like, oh, how much is this bag? Or how much is, it's like, she was like
pocket watching.
Pocket watching me all the time. Cause I had like different Chanel fragrance. All I rep is Chanel. Okay. Period. So I had Chanel fragrances. She'd be like, oh, what fragrance is this? How much did this cost you? Oh, da-da-da. And I'm like, and then like also because of real estate, I was getting paid while I was on the show.
Period.
Paid when I was on the show. Okay. I'm not even talking about a Baddies check. I'm talking about a paycheck. So I would get paid and I'd get notified. And I remember one time, this was in Cape Town. I was like, oh my God, I got paid. She was like, we got paid. And I was like, no.
I got paid. Wow.
I got paid.
That's crazy.
And she was like, how much? And I was like, babes.
Ooh, okay. Now let's make a little bit more sense. Now, after the food fight, Choco Brown ends up joining. Do you feel like any of the girls tried to pit you and Choco Brown against each other?
The whole season. The whole season, especially Kenya. Like you will see it coming up.
Okay.
In a Kenyan scene, I can't display what we were doing.
Okay.
I remember Choco was speaking, and Choco, she is pure Nigerian. She has an accent. And sometimes her accent is too strong for some of the girls to understand what she's saying.
Right.
So me as a friend, I'm understanding her and like, I'm clear, So she would say something and I could tell like by facial expressions or whatever that some girls didn't understand what she was saying, and I would like re-elaborate what she was saying.
Right.
And it was like they would be like, "Oh, Elsie, you must be jealous of Choco," or "Let her speak," or "Why are you?" And I'm like, first of all, Choco is my bitch. Like, I'm not be jealous of my own friend.
Right. I'm happy y'all stuck together because that was one thing I was like, I hope they don't try to pin them against each other all the way in Africa.
Oh my God, they tried. And it's crazy because like, even if we didn't even end up as friends, let's say we ended up being cool, like her and I, we would never, ever go against each other because we were the only two Africans on an American TV show. So it just didn't make any sense going against each other and you're just surrounded by Americans. And like logically, and like also too, like we know our cultures are watching us perform on an American TV show, you know? So automatically it's gonna frown down on Africans because it's like you're the only two Africans and you guys are squabbling.
Yeah.
You know, it just
the hometown wouldn't mess with that. Yes.
The hometown would not mess with that. They would shame us because we're the only two Africans. So it's like it just didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense.
True. Now we also get to a little bit of let's talk a little bit about Russian Cream. Okay. She gets called out for being messy by Rollie, whispering she was and all that, right? Now, was she as messy as she was edited, or was there something that was not put on camera that you could think of that was like, okay, maybe that's why these girls were thinking she was messy? Because it was only a couple of moments that I did catch her being very messy.
I think she was the same way on camera, off camera. Like Russian she wasn't putting on a TV script or, you know, a TV persona. How she was on TV, that's how she is in real life, unfortunately. And as I said, I wish her the best in her endeavors. But that's how she is. That's how she is.
That's so corporate. I wish you the best in your endeavors. Now, the scene with you and Tavii, y'all was arguing in that room, and you had the headphones on. When you started screaming, ha ha, okay? What happened during that scene from beginning to end? Because it looked like they cut into it midway. Were y'all supposed to be filming that day? Like, what happened?
Oh my God, I was so over it. So we were notified by production, that they were filming downstairs. So when we're filming, they'll literally tell us, like, hey, you know, they're filming downstairs, be quiet. So we knew who was filming. It wasn't our opportunity to film.
Right.
So a PA, I wanted to name drop, but I can't name drop.
Okay.
Because of the Zeus Network, you know?
Okay.
But a PA, which is a producer assistant, came into the room, asked us, hey, we're packing for Joburg. At this time, we were packing for Joburg. Do you guys have any laundry that you guys need to be clean? She was talking to me directly. Tavii started trying to talk to me. I ignored Tavii. Tavii got upset that I ignored her. Then she started popping her shit. Keep in mind, the door was closed.
Oh, okay.
It was the three of us in the conversation. Okay. And like, honestly, to be quite frank, this PA, I contacted her personally and I asked her, I was like, hey, am I able to like name drop? Like, can I drop your name? She stated that she doesn't want her name dropped. So I'm gonna respect her name being dropped.
Period.
But the thing is, yeah, we were all discussing about laundry. Tavii felt the need to open the door. Keep in mind, we were arguing like 30 minutes straight. Like, and when I mean arguing is, oh, I told you. Like, and I'm sitting in the bed with my headphones on, like what? Why are you yelling at me right now?
So the argument was about laundry.
It was about laundry, and you could tell, like, if you go back in that scene, you could tell, like, the room was so disoriented. There was clothes on the bed, on the floor. My suitcase was open. It was because we were literally getting ready to pack for the next city since we weren't filming. Okay, and Tavii, with her finger pointing and her aggressiveness, okay, I'm looking at her, I'm like, So I put on my headphones to ignore her, but she continues to yell at me. Like, her voice is so loud and she's so ghetto. So she's yelling at me. She ends up opening the fucking door. Camera team comes straight in. Keep in mind, we're going back and forth for 30 minutes. Okay? So camera rushes in. 30 minutes later, they see me on the bed. And then now lights are in my face. I'm disoriented. I stand up and then I start screaming, ha. I crash out because it's like, you put me in that position to crash out. Then her fucking big knotted bobbly head having ass goes downstairs, okay, to Coachella. Elsie is talking about you. Like, no, the fuck I wasn't. That's why I go, like, I wasn't talking about you. It was literally about laundry. Why would I be so pressed about a bitch who wears Moissanite? Why am I so pressed about you dapping a bitch that wears Moissanite?
Another thing, piggybacking off of the laundry situation, I believe Tavii said that a lot of the argument that y'all would get into when y'all would share rooms is that she said, I believe she said you and Russia were messy, like y'all left the room messy or dirty or something, and that's why she had to keep yelling and getting mad. Like, what do you have to say to those claims? And is that what the argument was about, deeply about the laundry?
It was about the laundry, pertaining production was going to do our laundry. Yes, it was about that. But in regards to messiness, I wouldn't say we were messy. Messy and disoriented is two different things. Okay? I'm not a dirty bitch.
Elsie is funny, y'all.
I'm not a dirty bitch. Yes, I have my bag right there. Huh. And shoes. Maybe an air freshener on the floor. But messy? Never gave dirty. Okay. And like that's the thing. Like, she made it seem like, oh, a bitch is dirty. Bitch, you're dirty. You look dirty. Matter of fact, you look like you smell. Like, don't fucking play with me.
Now, when she hit you, did you think that was like the end of the friendship?
Friend, do I think it is? Like, what? It was. Because I take everything serious. I take it personal. Like, the moment she put her hand, face, no, I don't play that. This is porcelain skin. Like, why would you touch me?
Don't touch the bitch, okay? Now, one point, Coachella on the show, she talked about how Natalie wasn't getting to know her and some of the other girls. Like, what was your experience with Natalie, and did you feel the same?
I love Nat. She actually bought me a bag.
Oh,
yes.
The girls are gonna hate you even more.
She bought me an Amari bag. Amiri.
Yes. Period. That's so cute.
It's so tea, right?
Yeah. It's cute as hell.
Yeah. She bought me a purse. So I felt very, very tea. Like, I was like, okay.
So you didn't have the same experience, because some of the new girls felt like, oh, you're not getting to know us deeply like you do some of the other OGs and stuff. So do you feel like they were like overstepping their role and even trying to ask or check her?
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Like, my own employees don't ask me questions like that. Like, why are you asking me if we're in a relationship? Girl, you're here for a job, a task. Because I'm not communicating with you every 24 seconds doesn't mean nothing. And at the end of the day, majority of the time, you're not even supposed to have that type of communication with your boss anyways. It has to be an established, like, oh, you know my name, that's it. We don't have to have a relationship or friendship, Like, you're hired by me. So you have to just do your fucking position and that's it. So for them to check her about, her not knowing them or personality, like, clearly you guys haven't worked real jobs, because you would know you're like the head bitch. You would never be in communication with the head bitch. Communication with the assistants.
Right. AKA the PAs.
The PAs. The head bitch would never talk to her. So you think that, I'm like gagged, because it's like, what kind of jobs did y'all have? Because in my life, my real fucking careers, I've never been in communication with my actual boss. It's always the assistants.
Okay. Now, also, the first girl who ends up getting a chain is Tavii baby. Of course, you probably don't think she deserved it. Who do you think should have gotten a chain if it wasn't her?
If it wasn't Tavii, honestly, I feel like she deserved the chain.
You feel okay? Period. See, that's all wrong with you. Thank y'all.
I think she deserved the chain. I would give her that because she did pop her shit. You know.
Okay.
Besides Tavii getting the chain, I will say K Rican. I'll give it to K Rican.
Okay.
I don't like K Rican. She looks like a hyena, but I can say she is hilarious. As a viewer, I find her extremely fucking funny. Like watching it back, I'm like, oh, this bitch is actually funny. Her feet, they kind of look disoriented, but yeah, she's hilarious.
She is funny. And even a co-killer when she does the whoosh, 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 like that to me has me cracking up every time she does it. Like they do have some moments in the confessionals that, you know, have me cracking up.
Yeah, I guess. But but I would say K Rican to me is hilarious.
K Rican. Okay.
Co-killer and K Rican, I would choose K Rican over co-killer.
Killer, 100%. Okay. Now, also, too, we see on the bus, Tavii baby ends up getting jumped by, you know, the big three and everything like that. Well, specifically Lex, Dolly. Rollie felt as if you should have jumped in with Russian. At that point,
her business.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Go ahead.
She needed to mind her business because clearly she didn't know what was going on. So, and honestly, I don't feel bad. I should have just sat and watched her get jumped. I should have just sat and watched. Honestly, why would I jump into a fight when I just had an altercation with the girl a day before?
Did at any point did you think to ask Rollie, why didn't you jump in?
No, I was so disoriented. I didn't even know what to say. I was like gagged because why the fuck are you asking me this dumbass question? Too, friend, like on the show, it's like Tavii was trying to get me kicked out of my room too. After the altercation, she was trying to kick me out of my room, and I was not letting it, honey. Okay, trying to move who?
Oh, she was trying to take up your stuff, pack you out like BGC style.
Yeah, she was like, you gotta go, and I was like, no, I'm not leaving. Like, who are you? Are you Lemmy? Are you not? You're not. Yeah, like she was trying to get me kicked out in Cape Town. Like, yeah, no.
Okay. Now, another thing too, I wanted to ask you about Russian Cream and Tavi's relationship and friendship. What was your perspective on that? Because they end up not being cool and friends anymore. Do you think that they had the same friendship that you and Tavii had before the fallout? And do you think maybe Russian should have jumped in? What do you think about that friendship?
I felt like that friendship was a little forced. Tavii liked Russian because Russian is a pretty girl. That's why Tavii liked Russian. Russian needed somebody. Okay? And at that time, we were all roommates. So me and Russian, we didn't get along in that room. Tavii was always the mediator in regards to me and Russian because we didn't get along. Like there was times like Russian would say like some snorky shit and I would side eye Russian like bitch, or I would get into an argument with Tavii and Russian would like back Tavii up and I didn't. So it was like me versus Russian and then Tavii would be the mediator. So and Tavii fell out, Russian sided with Tavii, right? So when the whole scene of like Tavii getting jumped, yes, I did expect Russian to do a little bit more, you know, even with her injuries, but still.
Wait, do that again, Elsie. Oh,
injuries. I expected her to do something like grab the bitch. I'm the one, and it's crazy because I grabbed Tavii.
Oh,
no, not Tavii. I grabbed Bad Dolly.
Okay.
I grabbed Bad Dolly, and Bad Dolly like she
socked. Yeah.
She socked me, and like my eye was hurting like a bitch. I don't know.
Her bones brittle. The thing's gonna hurt.
I got stalked by Bad Dolly trying to grab that dollar to not jump in. She ended up apologizing. She was like, Elsie, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean. I was like, I understand.
Oh,
yeah, she was like, I didn't mean it. It was just, you were touching me and I was trying to defend my friend. And I'm like, I get it. But at the same time, I'm like, both of you guys don't,
right.
I'm a human. I don't like Tavii, but at that time I was being a human. But still, I should have just sat and watched her get jumped. To me, I don't even know why the fuck I intervened, especially since Rollie was fucking putting a lot of pressure on me not doing anything, even though I got socked trying to help. Like,
Now, did Rollie's role as an EP play into part as to why she felt the need to say all of that to you and basically give her opinion on who needs to get the hell out? Like, what do you think?
I would say so, yes. But even though she had an opinion about me getting out, like, you're still not kicking out. You're not Natalie Nunn. Remember when I was saying that, like, every boss has an assistant?
Yeah. Rollie's the assistant? That's shade. That is shady.
Now, do you Natalie's job, but in reality, she was playing her role.
Now, that was one thing I wanted to ask. Piggybacking off that, Rollie went on, social media, did interviews, said that she felt like she was doing Natalie's job and that Natalie wasn't there and she felt like unappreciated and stuff like that. From your perspective, would you think that's maybe a little bit true? Like, was she doing the heavy lifting and Natalie was, sitting there rubbing her purses?
I mean, when you're a boss, that's your job, is to be like, as I stated, every manager has an assistant manager. Okay. Usually the assistant manager is the one that gets it more than the manager.
Yeah.
Even in property management, I do property management. At PM, you will never see the property manager. You always talk to the assistant property manager. That's how it is. That's how it is in the corporate world, in real life, period. So for her to go on interviews and shame Natalie and say, oh, Natalie didn't do her job. She did her job, baby. She did her job, because if I own Baddies, just like how she owns Baddies, baby, you wouldn't be seeing me do shit. In there, you would see me coming in with outfits with my Chanel on. Hi guys, I'm here. But in regards to me talking to the girls, getting to know them, bitch, I hired you. What else do you want me to get to know? I'm gassed.
Man. Now, do you think any of the girls at any point were picking on Tavii? Because it sort of seemed like the tides turned after she got the chain, after they all congratulated her, to where it was like the big three was on her and a couple of girls was like on her. Like, what do you think? Do you feel like she was ever getting picked on?
No, that girl was never bullied, picked on. I would say I was getting picked on more than anybody. And I'm gonna call it a buck. I mean, I would pick on myself too. But I think I was getting picked on, to be honest. Like, low-key hazed. Like, I felt like they were hazing me. I really do.
What girl specifically though? Like not Russian, but Cold Killer and
I feel like almost everybody. Besides the big three. Besides the big three and Choco, I feel like low-key almost everybody.
Okay. Now, did any point of the experience there, did you ever think like, oh, I'm really gonna be sent home? Because there was a couple of times that they kept saying, especially Rollie, say, oh, I feel like you and Russia should go home. Both of y'all didn't do nothing. You're on the chopping block. Like, did any point of the show, like, oh, you thought, oh, I'm about to get up out of here?
No, because I just need one phone call, and I'll shut all this shit down.
What?
Send me home. One phone call, you're in my territory. I'll shut all this shit down.
You would have called the VP of Zimbabwe and got the production back down.
One phone call. That's what I'm saying. Just, I need one call, and I promise you, a SWAT team will come in.
Oh man! Now, at one point, we see Choco. She's beefing with DTB. She kept getting her rounds in, and even got into it with Ivory. At any point did you think to tell her like maybe to let it go, or do you think she was in the right to keep on going?
No, I kept influencing her to go. Like,
Mm.
I'm like low key a bad advocate. Is
A bad influence.
a bad influence. Like,
Uh-huh.
I was like, like the devil in her shoes, like, yo, go get her, go.
Laptop. You kept saying laptop. What does that mean?
Huilapa? Are you talking
Laptop. What is that?
Come here.
Come here. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I kept like pushing her. I was like, yo, she's free. Go, go, go. It's open. Go, 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 go. So yeah, no.
Now, as the season progressed too, do you think the girls were forcing you and Choco to pick a side? Because at one point it was sort of like the big three versus DTP and Lex and Pretty P, and the other pretty three, which is the Cold Killer, Fauna, and Rika. Like, do you feel like you were being pushed to pick a side at any point? Did any of the girls press y'all like, hey, y'all got to pick a side?
Well, for me, like I picked a side early on with the big three. So like for me, like I was very stuck with them. Mm-hmm. With Choco, yes, they probably did tell, because she communicated that to me, like, oh, they told me to pick a side, and I'm not picking a side, I'm grown, da da da. But that was Choco. Me, I didn't have to pick anything.
Pick a side. Okay. Now let's talk about the baddie shot o'clock game. Okay. Now they asked Rollie, they said, oh, pick who your least favorite baddie. She says, oh no, y'all thought I'm gonna say Russia, but I think it's Elsie. Were you shocked at her answer? Like, what was y'all relationship off the screen? Like, was she nice to you? What do you think?
Yes, I was so gagged because I'm like, girl, you literally before we were filming, she was like, oh, I love your personality. I love how confident you are. This and that. Like, she would give me like advice, encouragement, things in that nature. And we would like have huddle sessions. We would talk, you know what I mean? And I would actually get to know her, and she would get to know me. And she thought I was a very book-smarted person, like very intelligent, right?
Right.
So when she was like, oh, Elsie, you're my least favorite. I'm like, well, fuck you. You're my least favorite.
Like, no, you said kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass. Like, of course. Because you really think you're going to call me out and then I'm supposed to be like, oh, no, I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to, say something back like, you are too, bitch. Right. What the hell?
Was any part of you scared, Elsie? Keep it a buck, because we all know Rollie, she does her big one. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not even that she a big girl. So were you a part of you like, oh my God, like she finna whoop my ass?
No. Honestly, all the girls in there, I wasn't scared. Like, no one really intimidated the fuck out of me to the point I'm like, oh my God, like, I'm fearing for my life. And plus, we have security, and our fights are like 15 seconds long.
That is true. Do you feel like any of the girls were scared to step to Rollie, though? Because you were one of the few this season that did.
I think so. Like, honestly, not even I think. I know so. Like, some girls don't want to be in bad, with Rollie, just because she is considered as a heavy hitter, and like also she's an OG, so the respect level is there for her since she is an OG. But me personally, I don't give a fuck. The moment you fucking say shit to me and you disrespect me, my name, my brand, my business, it's up for grabs, babes. Like, that whole Kiki bitch is gone.
Period. Okay. Now, Rollie ends up giving you like an apology, not apology, but an explanation on the way to the excursion. Did you ever think of ever getting your lick back on her, like sneaking her or anything?
No.
Because a part of you wanted you to hit on the bus.
I told you I have porcelain skin.
You didn't want that damage. Now, was there anything that we did not see on the show that you'd like to tell us that would maybe give us more insight as to what really went down? Like, do you think anything was cut out that maybe we should know that would make more sense?
I would say with Russian, Russian would have like miniature crash outs with production.
Oh.
She would like start yelling, stomping, stuff like that. That was like behind cameras. But besides that, like, No.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Russian, though, she did say that, like, she, one, kind of regrets doing Baddies, and two, would have preferred to maybe be, like, on the cabaret. Like, with your time there, did it seem like she didn't want to be there or she wanted to leave?
It's crazy because I feel like she didn't like the experience just because of the feedback she's getting.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like if she was like Fauna, for example, like Fauna is receiving massive amount of love.
Right.
You know, I respect her and wish her best in her endeavors. But she would basically love Baddies if she was like Fauna. But because
Right.
she's like LCK getting hate, she's like
Mm.
Baddies, you know? And I feel like this type of entertainment world or being on TV, it's not meant for everybody. You have to have a
Right.
thick skin, okay,
Right.
to do this.
Very much. Even being on the internet.
Yes.
They will talk about you.
Bitches, you know, they go on your comment section, and I love it because at the end of the day, you're bringing my numbers up.
Thank ya. That's what y'all don't realize, y'all. It's engagement. If you leave a hate comment on anybody's page, it don't matter what platform you are, you helping them out. You better unblock them.
Yeah, so I ordered a new Chanel bag because of y'all. So thank you.
Thank ya. Okay. Now we're gonna play a game, LCK. Now this game is a little messy, but it's not too messy. But we're gonna put you in the hot seat. Okay.
Ooh.
So we go, yes. So you hopping on a hot seat. So these are some quick fire questions that I'm gonna ask. And I just want you to, if you don't feel like explaining it, you could give me like a answer, and you don't have to go into detail. Or we love detail over here in entertainment, so we would appreciate it. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Do you think Ivory separating fights and holding other cast members and people back is fair?
No.
Following back on that, did any of the girls ever complain to production maybe about that?
No.
Ooh.
No. No one complained about that. But I don't think it's fair.
Okay.
I feel like everyone needs to have a one-on-one fair fight. So if someone is being pulled back, it's like, or someone's being coached and you're not, it's like they're getting the upper hand than you. You know,
Right.
I don't think it's fair.
Gotcha. Now, do you think having Scotty on the show is fair?
She serves some type of purpose in regards to like dressing, outfits, prettiness, things of that nature. But that's all I see of her. I don't know her.
Gotcha. Now, do you feel Natalie Nunn shows favoritism to certain baddies and can sometimes be fake? I
don't think Natalie is fake. The reason why I say that is probably because she bought me a purse. But
I want to say that because she got you that first.
I'm like never letting that go. But I don't think she's fake. I will say, just like any boss though, like if you're liked, you will know you're liked. If you're not liked, you will know that you're not liked. That is true. I don't think she's fake though.
Gotcha. Now, if you could pick one baddie from the cast, if you could remove one person from this cast and this season be redone, who would you pick?
I would say Russian with pressure.
Oh, see, I like that. I like that.
Cause like I'm a bitch. I'm messy too.
Right.
I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, no, that would have ate. That would have really ate. Do you think Dolly is hated a lot more because she is dark skinned versus the other baddies? Do you think colorism is involved in her hate?
Yes, most definitely. Most definitely. Because I feel like the things Dolly does is the same that other girls do it. But the only difference is people don't like Dolly. So because they don't like her, that's like exploded. You know what I mean? Like, because like there's stuff that Fauna does that Dolly does. But people look at Fauna in a negative light, they look at Dolly in a negative light. So I feel like if you're gonna do that, do the same thing for across the board. You know?
Another Dolly question. Do you think Dolly should have went home because she was trying to use the knife as a weapon?
Honestly, no, because I would have done the same thing.
You agree with that crush out?
Yes, because like Dolly is a small girl in real life. She's small. Like she's not like TV makes you look big. Dolly is a small girl, and Ivory is not that small compared to Dolly. So it's like I see where Dolly was coming from. Yes, was the knife wrong? Yes, most definitely. But at that time, it was like survival mode. Bitches be biting on the show. Why not stop? It's the same thing.
That's true. Did you see the security guard hit Summer? And if so, what did you see from your viewpoint? She has talked about this publicly.
Yeah. No, I didn't see it, but I did know that the situation was very like Zeus did take it very seriously.
Okay.
They did talk, Lemmy and them, they talked to us about it. Like they were very concerned. So it wasn't like, oh, Summer got hit, brushed it under the rug. Like they did take it seriously.
Okay. Was he around after? He was gone after.
Honestly, it's funny. I have never even met the guy. Never seen him. Gotcha. So he probably
was like a day security or something.
I think he's like Lemmy's security, but the thing is, like with Lemmy, he's a boss. So it's just like what I was telling you. You never see the boss. You know, you see him here and there, but it's like you never see him all like that. So maybe it's because we barely saw Lemmy. You know, we didn't. The security, but me personally, I've never, even when Lemmy was on set with us, like I never seen the security, so I couldn't really point him out and be like, that's
him in the lineup. Okay,
because I'd never seen him. But
the girls were doing conspiracy theories on who the security guard was. Yeah. Next one, are you team Big Lex or team Scotty?
Oh, Big Lex.
Oh, why?
Because Big Lex got to know me, Scotty didn't.
Ooh, okay. Now, do you think Dolly was faking her hand injury? If yes, why? If no, why?
No, because that bitch, her knuckles were like swollen. It looked like there was fluid. It was very inflated. There was fluid in her knuckles.
Ooh.
So yeah, no, she wasn't faking. Her knuckles were really like swollen.
Gotcha. Yeah. Speaking of hand injuries, was Russian Cream faking her hand/arm injury?
It wasn't her hand. Let me tell you guys something.
Let's talk about it.
I have a medical degree. Your girl went to school. I have a bachelor's in science. Okay. So with that being stated, looking at Russia's injury versus Dolly's injury, Dolly had an actual injury. Russian, it was more like a sprain. It wasn't like she didn't need all that casts. Honestly, I don't know why the Zeus nurses put a cast on her because it didn't give broken hand. It didn't.
So you mean to tell me Russia could have been doing this in the club if she was? She wasn't.
It didn't give broken hand. I'm sorry. It just didn't. Because I know, and plus that cast was soft as fuck. Like, it was like, who bought the materials to make her a cast? That's the question I need to ask Zeus.
Russia probably asked the Africa she saw on the journey there to whip us up some nice.
I'm like, what is that?
Wait, so you saying the material was thin? It wasn't enough to really hold an arm/hand injury?
Yes, it was very thin. And like she had different colors too. She had a purple one, pink one, black one.
Oh my God.
I'm like, who's buying this material for this? Like what?
Now let's talk. Next one is if you could pick one, Diamond or Natalie, pick one. Team Diamond or Team Natalie?
Natalie.
Okay.
Natalie.
Gotcha. Which baddie was a completely different person on and off camera?
That's a good question. Completely different. I would say Rollie. I would say reason why Rollie is because off camera, to me, she was really nice.
Yeah.
And then on camera, it's like she didn't like me. So I
Oh.
just didn't understand. And the thing is, I am so delusional. Like, I thought we were friends the whole
Yeah.
even after the slap, she apologized. I was like, okay, she apologized to me. We're cool. I friend her on Instagram. She didn't friend me. I waited 2 days. I unfriended her. I was like, bitch, I am not following you if you're not gonna follow me back. You're not gonna say. And then
you don't want to come off as a fan.
yeah, like I followed her after the whole show, you know.
Yeah.
She didn't follow me back. I'm like, okay, show aired. I'm watching it back just like y'all, and I'm like, oh, I'm Michael Jackson.
Were you shocked at some of those comments? Because she said she was calling you Michael Jackson. She said you were getting locks, cockeyed, all this stuff. Like, what do you think?
I'm like, oh, MJ.
Oh wow. Okay.
I was like, wow, that's a gag.
So she was really nice to you off camera. Okay.
Yeah. But if I went on my confessional and said what she looks like, I'll be, you know, a bully, right? So yeah.
Now, which baddie shocked you the most during filming?
Shocked me in regards to personality. I would say
shocked you the most. Yes.
I would say Ivory. Because like watching Ivory, because as I said, I don't watch now on TV, but I've seen clips on like TikTok and things in that nature, and I watched Midwest. So when I met her in person, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's actually fucking sweet. Ivory's not me.
You thought she was gonna come through and park you.
Yes, I thought she was gonna kick me for no reason. Like I was watching like clips of her, and like she would like sock a bitch for no reason, and then in her confessional, she'd be like, "Oh, the demon spoke to me." So I was surprised off of her personality alone. I think she's really nice and she's funny. And I wish I got to know her more, but I didn't like. Let me tell you one thing I didn't like Ivory.
What?
Okay, Zeus Network posted our recent scene, and on the bottom, she was like, I don't know why Elsie's in our group. Ivory, please.
Oh, when they do them posts, when they do the little lunch table
yes,
stuff.
I did not like that. I did not like that. Ivory, it should be an honor for me to be in your group. I did
not an honor.
It should be an honor. Okay, honorably mentioned, actually, for me to be in your group. So me seeing that, I'm like, oh.
Do you think she said that because of the fan favor? You know, they're not like the biggest LCK fans, or what do you think?
I don't care what she said it for. I just didn't like that. I was like, Ivory, like I really love you, and it's crazy because the entire time, like we follow each other on Instagram and stuff like that. So I didn't think there was like any animosity. So when I saw that, like, why is Elsie in our group? And I'm like, oh, you should be happy. You should be proud. Okay.
Now, which baddie were you least excited to meet once you saw the cast was announced?
Least excited to meet? Honestly, none of them. Because I was low-key fanned out. I was fanned out. Yeah. When I met Pretty P, I was so fanned out. I was like, oh my God, you're so pretty. And she was like, thanks.
And that's it?
She was like, thanks. So I was like, okay.
Now, which baddie do you think was the fakest?
The fakest? I would say Russian.
Ooh.
Russian was fake.
So she was the one that was talking the most behind the other baddie's back.
Yeah. I would say that. And then also, like, you didn't know, like, if she really liked you or not, because, like, she was around you. And I think it was for, like, alliance purposes, because Baddies is the type of show you need somebody.
Right.
You can't just stay by yourself. It's going to be real rough if you do. So.
That's true.
Yeah. I think she was.
All right, so now you are off the hot seat, LCK. You did great. Thank you for answering and not, because some people, you ask them, they'll be like, you answer all of it, okay? Thank ya. All right, so this next segment that we finna do is called Blog Talk.
But they ain't got no mouth for money, bag talk.
Ain't nothing but no bag talk. Y'all know how Nikki said bag talk?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing here, you bag talk. Now we doing a segment called blog talk. Okay. Now in this segment, I want you to basically talk a little bit about some of the stuff that I'm going to be asking you on here in regards to some of the blog happenings. Okay. The first one I wanted to ask you is about Rollie. So recently you put up a story and you called out Rollie for saying Rollie said she was going to leave Zeus, and then you said she wanted to return to settle score with you and Daisy to get her job back. Do you still feel the same way?
She needs to apologize to Natalie.
Oh, you think Rollie owes an apology?
Yes, you went on an interview and you popped shit about your boss. You need to apologize to Miss Natalie Nunn, babes.
Ooh. And you think she needs to do that in order to come back?
Yes, on camera, not off camera, because all the shit that she was popping was on the internet, right?
Right.
Camera. You need to, at the reunion, if you want your job back, Natalie, you better tell her if she wants her job back, instead of fighting girls that obviously is not in her weight class, she needs to apologize to you, because that was very uncensored and it wasn't fair.
Okay, because you said on the blog, you said, Queen of Zeus, what happened to leaving Zeus, the Baddies franchise, to start your own show? Or did that time expire? Loki see why she want to get me at the reunion to get her job back.
She needs that job. I mean, we all have bills to pay. I understand that. This is why the Baddies community needs to have actual careers, because now you are reliant on a show to pay your livelihood. I'm sorry.
Okay. Now this next blog talk question is about it's still a little bit about Miss Rollie. You said that it took her 3 seasons to improve on her looks versus you. And do you think Rollie is somewhat jealous of you? First, let me play what you said.
Because it took literally 3 seasons for you to look like the Rollie that I'm seeing right now. 3 seasons. But I'm supposed to look like this person. I'm hurt because it's like
Okay, so do you still feel the same way?
Yes. Okay. I mean, have you seen my body?
Period. No, I seen that recent video, child. I said,
have you seen? This is no surgery, babes. Yes. This is gym, Pilates.
Period.
Okay. Sign up for that instead of plastic surgery.
Ooh. Now, this next blog talk question. She said that she's getting you. Okay, I'm getting you. She's getting you at the reunion. What are you doing to prepare, Elsie Gay? What is your strategy? Is you gonna swipe her feet like Ivory be doing? Like, we need to know.
From the shoulders. I'll probably run around or something. I don't know.
You gonna tire her out? I can't. Okay.
I'll probably run around or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Bet. All right. And then let's say if you were to come back next season, you talked a little bit about like your aesthetic and stuff. So next season, are you going to come with maybe high level wigs, or are you still going with, the Amazon packs? So that way they don't tear up your stuff.
So I guess what the Baddies world, they think a baddie should have lace fronts. I'm gonna get it lace fronts. I'm gonna buy a lace fronts.
Okay, you gonna hit up Jonathan?
Jonathan actually hit me up. He hit me up. He wants to do a look.
Do it. I feel like it'll look good.
It would look good. Yeah. It would look so good. It's just I don't wear colored wigs.
Okay. He doesn't just do color. You could ask him for all black then.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up again, because he did hit me up and we were supposed to schedule something. It's just I don't live in Dallas, so that's the dilemma. But yeah, I'll bring more looks, more accessories. A majority of it is gonna be like in my confessionals. I don't want to wear that like
in there. Okay. Yes, I get it.
But besides that, yeah, I think an LCK redemption season should be a thing
in the future. Okay. Period. Yeah.
Or Zeus. Give me my own reality. You know what, Zeus? Give me a show, a real estate show. That would be so tea. Like Housewives, but on Zeus with a little scrap.
with the little skirt. By skirt, y'all should be a drink though.
Yeah, like no, seriously, let me.
So you want
Let
like a
me
real
know.
estate type thing. That hasn't been done at Zeus before, like a real estate centered
Yeah.
show.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean they're doing Love Cabin because
Right.
of
The success of Love Island. Right.
Uh-huh.
Which I love, by the way. Oh, shout out to Love
Exactly.
Island.
But I
Now,
think they should do that. Like do like a like successful women
Mhm.
type of show and then put us all together with a little bit of
okay. That would be cute. That would be cute.
Yeah.
Now let's talk after show stuff. So if you could redo the show, what would you do anything differently?
No.
No, not at all.
I would say more confessional looks for confessional.
Okay.
But the whole wig makeup thing, no, I don't regret it.
Period. Okay. Now
like, that brought me fame.
it did get the girls talking though. That's the thing. Like positive or not, negative or not, it did get the girls talking. I will say that. It got the girls talking.
It did.
Yeah. What do you think about the public perception of you?
They just find me as annoying, but I don't give a fuck.
That's not like you. You don't care.
Yeah. Well, if you have this amount of success in your life, you would be annoying too, but you're not. So
Period. Now, what baddies are you currently cool with at the moment and keep in contact with?
Cool with, I would say the big three. Do I keep in contact with them? Here and there, like I was like swipe up in like their pictures and they'll comment in my pictures, stuff like that. But talk to on a daily basis, I would say Choco.
Choco, okay, nice. I love y'all friendship. Like that's one thing watching the show. I was like, you could tell like they really like F with each other. Like it's nothing like fake or like it's not alliance based. Like y'all real life like F with each other. So I like that.
Real life. Fuck with each other, and it's crazy. I hate to see like people will say, "Oh, Elsie didn't like Choco," or Elsie was shading Choco. I was never shading that girl. It's like she was popping her shit coming in. She knew that she wasn't the only African girl, right?
Yeah.
So for her to call herself the African queen, and there's another African girl, of course I'm gonna.
You're like, what am I, the African peasant?
Yeah, am I the African peasant? Like, what the fuck am I? If you're the queen, what am I? Like, so that's why, like, I was like on that because it's like you're not the only African person on the show.
Right? Okay.
So yeah, and like we're both queens. She's a Nigerian queen. Right. I'm a Zimbabwean queen.
Okay.
I'm African.
Right.
Because we don't own the continent of Africa. It's our countries. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, are you cool with any of the girls outside of Baddies? Like, do you talk to any? Are you cool with any of the Gone Wild girls? Any girls outside of like any zoo shows?
Yes, Bahati.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Okay. We talked on the phone like the other day. She's cool.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. African. Yes, that is true. Now, now that did you watch Gone Wild, and do you think maybe you would have liked it better there? Like, what do you think? Like, because I've seen that online a little bit. Like, people were like, they were kind of being funny about it though. No shade. They were like, oh, she would get to her on Gone Wild. Like, did you watch the show? What did you think about it? Like,
I wouldn't survive in Gone Wild. Those bitches acted like hyenas.
Yes, they did.
On Gone Wild, I wouldn't survive. I would have left if I was on Gone Wild. At least with Zoo, like Baddies on Zoo, you know, Baddies, it was a little bit more upscale. We had our own rooms. They accommodated us in all our needs. You know, right. Gone Wild, these bitches were fighting for twin size beds
in Brazil.
In Brazil. Like, I'm not, and like they were putting actual mattresses in pools and shit. Like, I am not doing that. I'm sorry.
Oh man. Would you do another season of Baddies if asked?
Yes, most definitely. I would do Baddies UK. Is that what's coming up now?
I think it's UK they're going to next.
Yes, I would do Baddies UK.
Yeah. They better cast some funny British baddies. I know that's right. Like they need to take advice from this season and cast more British girls, because I feel like they should have cast more African girls.
They wouldn't. Oh my god, UK bitches are crazy.
Yes,
That's
the
the
Baddies.
they're fucking crazy. And that's the thing. I think people downplay the UK so much because they think like, they're like, oh my God, tea, crumpets, da da da, right? Those bitches will tussle.
Oh,
Those
yes.
are crazy.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I know.
They should
Now,
bring UK bitches.
yes, I think so too. It would make more sense, and it would to me it would fit the aesthetic of next season a lot more, especially if they have more UK girls than some OG girls. Now, what show would you dream to be on? Like, I know you said Housewives, but like maybe a certain franchise. Like, what would be your dream show to be on that's currently like airing right now?
I would say Housewives.
Okay.
Of Atlanta or Miami.
Uh-huh.
Or that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like I fit that description.
Gotcha. Would you do like any competition shows?
I would. It depends about my money though.
Right.
It depends about how much we're talking about, but I would do competition shows. And I would also do there's a real estate show on Netflix. I think they stopped it. It's Selling Sunset.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes. I would do Selling Sunset, but the Florida version.
Okay.
But that's pretty much it.
Right.
Yeah.
I know they had like, there was a show called Wags, and most of it revolved a little bit around real estate because the main girl, Sherelle, she was like, she owns like a real estate thing in Florida. Yeah, she owns it in Florida. So it kind of revolved a little bit around it. So I do feel like, yeah, you fit that aesthetic like 100%.
Yeah.
Now, what advice would you give to anybody wanting to be on Baddies? Like, what would you tell them before, they walk up in their house?
First of all, love yourself. Because like when you're on Baddies, the fan base Baddies fan bases.
It's kids.
Or lame ass adults with no jobs. So just note that since you are being watched by kids or lame ass adults who don't have anything going for themselves, people are going to hate you or they're going to extremely like you. Okay. So learn to love yourself first before going on that show. Because if you're most hated, you're going to feel it. Okay? Oh, yes. 2 is be yourself 100%. Do not go on the show trying to be buddy with this person, that person, just because you watched them on TV. And 3, come in with the open mindset, because every person that you see on TV, that's not how they are in real life. So have an open mindset. Come in being completely open. Don't come in as like, last season I saw you doing this. Fuck last season. We're in this season. So just come in with an open mind.
Gotcha. Oh, that's some good advice. Now, what are you currently working now on, maybe like social media wise, that we could tap in with you? And where do we find you on social media?
Yes. So I'm currently I'm trying to build an actual wig business, actually. I want to build a wig business or like a boutique. So I'm working on that. When I get 100K followers on my Instagram, I am going to drop it. So it's coming up soon. I think I need like 20,000 more to drop it, to be honest. So that I'm working on real estate. Okay. I'm going to open up a mentorship program real soon to mentor the youth. And when I mean youth, I'm young adults in regards to, developing in real estate, how to get into it, where to start, like what kind of investors to look out for, things in that nature, foreclosures, short-term, long-term rentals, things like that. And also you can find me on Instagram. My Instagram name is Elsie the Realtor. Okay. TikTok as well. Elsie motherfucking K. Elsie MFK.
Okay. You coming up on the YouTube streets?
Yes.
Because the girlies are not on YouTube. The baddies need to get on YouTube. They don't be on YouTube.
Yes. I'm going to be on YouTube real soon too.
Yes.
Yes. I'm excited.
Yes. All right. And then one last thing. What do you have to say to all the haters, the naysayers? They're going to have something to say.
A bitch is not cockeyed, clearly.
Okay.
And also, fuck you hating ass hoes. You lame $2 hoes. Okay.
Very much Jocelyn.
Fucking comments. because you bitches ain't doing shit but popping your dick suckers. So fuck you. And then the ones that love me, I love you guys so much.
Yeah.
I will be dropping merch as well soon. I have so much going on with life, so that's gonna come up real soon before the reunion.
Period. Thank you so much for doing this. Like, one thing, like, I know, like, I've been watching reality TV since a kid, so it's like when I see somebody that comes up on camera already, like, I could tell, like, they have great personality. And like, once I saw you, I was like, yeah, this girl funny. Like, she may not know how to fight like that, but it's like she gonna give me a good key, and you did. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes,
Friends for having me.
Yes.
We need to link up.
We are gonna do a follow-up, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys go and follow her. All her social media will be in the comments down below to keep up with Miss Elsie K. And we are babies. Bye.
Bye.
Wanna dance with a cutie in the pale moonlight? It's my duty. Shake too fresh and fruity, sweet like candy ass. Make a pass